and something that might be able to help you be able to stay motivated and not give up. Giving up is really too easy, and I know that it's really a challenge for many people when they're trying to build this as a business and they feel like, I'm scraping the walls, I'm working really hard and it's just not working. It really comes into your consistency and people really paying attention to how legit you really are with your mission and your message. So, a lot of people may be negative about what you're doing and they're gonna call you out and say, see, wait until that doesn't work out. And you don't need to go in that whole approach of, well, I'm going to prove it to them. No, prove it to yourself. This has to be your goal and your obligation. I never go out to try to show someone because, I see those messages on Facebook that a lot of people are like, do it because they said you couldn't. Well, if you're motivated by that, I guess so. But I do it because I want to feel good about me. I want to feel proud that I was able to achieve something or do something that I thought was impossible. That's what I think is really important. When we're really trying to figure out, well, how am I going to make this happen? You really want to focus on many areas that are just going to make you feel successful. When you're not so practiced in something, you don't feel confident. And when you don't feel confident, you don't own it. If you're not practicing enough, it's really hard to become confident with it. So what you should really start doing is practice a lot more. But I want to offer you some more tips and to think about how can you actually figure out how to make this more part of you. The first step I want to offer is you got to look at the big picture. Really, what is the big picture? Why did you join? I don't want you to come up with the why. Why did I join? Because I want to make millions of dollars. I want to quit my job. I want to do this, that, and the other. So, a lot of people really focus on that first and they keep that in their minds. And when they don't have immediate success, then they quit. Like, this isn't for me. This doesn't work. Well, obviously, because you're trying to jump all these goals of achievement and trying to get to the big pie in the sky. You got to hit the small ones first. So the big picture is, what really is this company about and what really do you connect with the company? Do you connect with it? I'm sure you do. And I'm sure that there's a lot of parts of it that you love. Even the products, would you still use the products even if you weren't a coach? I know I would. That's what you have to think about is, would you still use products? What is the big picture of you being a part of this? My next tip is you got to get real with your life. You have to set realistic goals. The first realistic goal that you have to set is look at your life. What is your obligations? What is your responsibilities? First of all, identify all of that area. And if you're not willing to change something within your organization and your life, removing an obligation off your plate, then you have to be okay that your pace in growing as a coach is just going to be slower. Is that okay? Is it okay for you to grow at a slower pace than not at all? I think so. Because you're moving forward. So if you're okay with that, say it's okay. Just right now, it's going to be slow. But when my daughter's soccer is over, I'll have more free time and I don't need to run around. I can focus more on that. So look at your real life and understand the pace may be defined on what you have as your obligations. But if you're not willing to also remove something off of your plate for obligations so that you can put focusing on coaching a little bit more, then you have to be okay that your business is going to grow a lot slower. And my third tip is set tiny goals and for success. What about a small goal of setting up just a 5-day free clean eating challenge? Wouldn't that make you feel good to build some leadership in yourself, that you are motivating people and getting them to do something positive in their life? That would feed my heart. I would totally do that. So you got to build in small successes because, again, you can't expect to constantly sponsor like so-and-so and get this many Success Club points like so-and-so. I battle that just the same as you. I look at these coaches who are pulling in Success Club points like it's like rain. It's raining down on them. And I'm like, what am I doing wrong? Because I don't build a ton of Success Club points every month. I at least get 10 points every month because that's my minimum goal. And I may get more than that sometimes. But most of the time, that's usually what I shoot for. I'm not that coach that's trying to go out for top coach. And I'm not trying to get the most amount of Success Club points ever. When you're just wanting to have success, focus on small little successes that you know you can have a quick win. The more quick wins that you have, the more motivated you will get. All right, the next step, the fourth tip, enjoy. Enjoy what you're doing. So again, you can't love every piece of this business. Do what you really love to do. So if it is running those accountability groups, go for it. Just run those. Don't stress so much about sponsoring and, oh my gosh, that person didn't sign up. You know it's about the people that you really want to work with. When you're sharing the business with people, just be advised that when you share it with one person and sit back and stalk them for a while, that person's probably not going to sign up. You really do need to keep sharing the business consistently. And the more you share that week, that month, then the likelihood of those people that you shared with are eventually going to come to you and say, yes, I'm ready. Because think about your own habits. When you were exposed or shared this business, did you immediately say, yes, sign me up? Not me. I said, no way. People are dumb for paying a monthly fee to be a part of something to get discount on product. Who cares? It's dumb. I said no. And I waited a year. And then I finally joined. A year. Do you immediately go to the first car lot that you're going to buy a car and you find one, you go, yep, buying it. Go in the showroom and go sit down with a salesperson and buy it? No, you don't. Why would you expect anyone else to do that too here? Take that pressure off of you. Why do you think that the first time you share this business opportunity with someone, they're going to sign up? Why? You don't. You don't buy things on first action. I mean, probably some things here and there, but for the most part, we put up a wall and then we say, let me go look. And you go back home, you research, you want to make sure you're getting the best deal. And then that's when you say, okay, I'll go back to that car dealership and then I will propose what I want. That's typical human behavior. So be okay with that. That's exactly what will happen. And my final tip is, what is the worst that's going to happen by you being a part of this? Think about it. You are part of positivity, motivation, keeping you in a fit and healthy lifestyle. Is it bad that you're in it? I mean, are you really having a bad experience by being a part? Are you responsible for holding inventory? No. Are you responsible for taking care of customer service issues? No, you're not. You're not responsible for anything high risk. The only thing you're responsible for is your $15.95 per month. Whoop-de-doo. And if you're on Shakeology every month anyway, you're saving more anyway. You can just be a discount coach. So it doesn't make a difference. Rather of quitting to not being in it at all. I only say quit if you don't like the products or the company or the people. If you don't like the culture, the lifestyle, then that's not for you. But if this is your lifestyle, there's really no reason to quit. If you are a fitness fan or if you're a fitness pro, this is your lifestyle. There's no real reason to quit. So many times I've renewed my GNC membership to get their vitamins discounted over and over and over again when I'd only really kind of buy from them maybe one time per year. But why did I keep doing that? Because I was like, you know what? I like the company. They're convenient. They're right here next to the gym. I can stop there. And if I ever need something, I at least got the discount still. It doesn't matter because that was my lifestyle. I know I'm going to be needing stuff here and there, whenever. So I still kept my membership. That's the way I look at it. Look at the positivity of this all. Don't put so much pressure on yourself. You know what? It's your obligation to build what you want to build. Take the pace that you want to build it. And when you set those small little goals, it's going to start to happen. I hope you guys are going to stay connected. I hope that you feel value and I hope that you feel proud that you are part of a successful organization and one that really does care for people achieving success in their life.